It is expensive, over $2 billion each, with 21 B-2s. But every time it is used, it sends a message: America can reach anyone, anywhere, anytime, without a warning. The B-2, why US use them? The US built and used the B-2 Spirit strength bomber mainly because it gave them a unique military advantage: the ability to strike heavily defended targets anywhere in the world with little warning and very low risk of being detected. Here is why America developed and used it. Strengthened technology, avoiding radar detected. The B-2 was designed to be nearly invisible to enemy radar, allowing it to penetrate deep into enemy territory without being intercepted by air defense. Strategy nuclear role. Originally, it was part of America's nuclear deterrence strategy during the Cold War. The B-2 could carry nuclear bombs and deliver them anywhere, even against countries with advanced air defense like the Soviet Union. Precious conviction strikes. After the Cold War, the B-2 was also used for non-nuclear missions. It can carry conventional bombs, including precious guided weapons, making it useful for strike high-value targeted such as bunkers, command centers, and air defense systems. Global reach. The B-2 can fly long distance, over 600 miles without refueling, and hit targets worldwide, giving the US a strategic tool for rapid response. Psychological and political impact. Its presence is also as symbolic. It shows America technology superiority and acts as deterrent because adversaries know the US can strike at will without much warning. The B-2 has been used in real conflict too. For example, in Kosovo, 1999, Iraq, 2003, Libya, 2011, and against ISIS in Libya, 2017. Mostly for pressure strikes on well-defended or high-value targets. The Kosovo War, 1999. Operation Allied Force. What happened? NATO launched an air campaign against Yugoslavia to stop the ethnic cleansing of Albanians in Kosovo. B-2 roles. The B-2 flew non-stop from Missouri, Whiteman Air Force Base to Serbia and back over 30 hours missions, dropping precious guided bombs, J. Adams. Many of them in the first ever compact use. Hit key targets like air defense sites, command center, bridges, and factories. Why important? The B-2 was the only plane able to slip past Serbia's advanced Soviet-made air defenses without being shut down, showing the world that the strengthened bombers could carry out pressure strikes with global reach. Afghanistan, 2001, Operation Enduring Freedom. What happened? After 9/11, the US struck Taliban and Al-Qaeda strongholds. B-2 roles flew the longest combat mission in history at the time, over 44 hours, non-stop from Missouri to Afghanistan, strike Taliban bases. After dropping bombs and some mission even landed in Diego Garcia Indian Ocean or Goma for crew changes, then flew back to the US, destroying hidden caves, bunkers, and Taliban command posts. Why important? Demonstrated Americans' ability to project air power across the globe instantly. Its precious help minimize civil casualties in mountainous region where the bombers will have struggled. Iraq 2003. Operation Freedom. What happened? The US invaded Iraq, tabled Saddam Hussein, B-2 roles, deliver shock and woe, strike in the open days, targeted Saddam's palace, government buildings, military command centers, and air defenses. Each bomb could drop up to 16 satellite-guided J. Adams in one shot. Why important? B-2 were among the first aircraft used, ensuring that Iraq defenses and leadership were quickly disabled. Their stealth let the strike burglared most heavily protected targets direct. Libya 2011. Operation Odysseus Down. What happened? NATO intervened in Libya during the uprising against Muammar Gaddafi. B-2 roles. 3 B-2 flew from Missouri, struck Libya airfields and hidden aircraft shelters and returned in 25 hours round trip. Sent by Obama. Bombs destroy most of Gaddafi's air forces on the ground. Why important? By whipping out Libya air assets earlier, NATO gained air superiority, making the rest of the campaign much safer for Allied jets. The ISIS 2017. Libya strike on Sirte. What happened? The US targeted ISIS training camps in Libya near Sirte. B-2 roles. 2 B-2s flew from Missouri and struck ISIS encampments with 100 precious guided bombs. The strike killed over 80 ISIS militias, many of whom were planning terror attacks abroad. Why important? Showing that even decades after its creation, the B-2 remained Americans' go-to aircraft for high-value, heavily defended or distracted targets, preventing ISIS from regrouping in Libya after losing ground in Iraq and Syria. The B-2 uses the US uses the B-2 when it needs to. It hit high-value or heavy defended target, strike anywhere on Earth from US soil, deliver strength pressures attack with minimum risk to pilots. See you in the next one.